Hey everyone, Steven here from Level 1 Sword. Today, we're going to get into some of the speculations and revelations that have been floating around for a couple of weeks now. I know this is late, but as luck would have it, some more information has come out from the Mark Cerny interview and Sony themselves to give us a more complete picture of the next-gen PlayStation. That being said, I encourage you to comment, like, share, and subscribe if you like what I do on the channel. And with all that nonsense out of the way, PlayStation 5. Alright, let's get into what we actually know so far. We know that it's going to have an 8-core AMD chipset that is going to be based on the 3rd generation Ryzen architecture, and the GPU is going to be coming from the Radeon Navi GPU family. The specs, Mark Cerny said, are going to allow the machine to be capable of something called ray tracing, which is an incredibly complicated lighting technique that is used by Hollywood CG and can really take something that looks kind of plain and video gamey and really add a level of lighting that just makes it look incredible. Now, this technique is so hard to do that even the most up-to-date consumer-grade graphics cards have just started to be capable of doing this. So I'm curious what the real-world results will be here in a console. It's also going to come with a solid-state drive. Now, you could put a solid-state drive into pretty much any console that has a hard drive. But this actually sounds like it has been tailored and optimized to work with PlayStation 5 games, so it should just work better than just tossing an SSD into your hard drive bay. It's also going to support 3D audio. Now, I don't know exactly what that means. Maybe we're talking about Dolby Atmos or something, but I'll be very interested to see what it means exactly. As someone who loves their surround sound systems, I'm looking forward to the kind of improvements that Mark Cerny actually went out of his way to mention during the interview. We are getting backwards compatibility with PlayStation 4 games and PlayStation VR hardware, and I would assume that also means PlayStation VR games. Now, PS4 compatibility is nice, but what about PS3, 2, 1 even? If they've announced just PlayStation 4 games being supported at this point, it probably means the previous systems will not be supported by just, inserting your disc and having it run natively. Especially when you consider Sony offers PlayStation Now to stream older games. It will be a real shame and a missed opportunity if it's the case that legacy systems aren't supported the way Xbox One supports its past library. Here's hoping I'm wrong about this one. It's going to support 8K resolution? What? Now, hold your horses. I'm very skeptical that this means the games will run in 8K. I'd imagine that this means 4K will be available with no compromises, and we might see occasional resolutions better than that, but don't go dashing out to get that 8K TV just yet. And it will come with a physical drive. It won't be digital only. Great. Will it be a 4K Blu-ray drive? Like the one the Xbox One X and even S has, and the PlayStation 4 Pro should have but doesn't? That one, Sony? Can we get that one this time around, please? So now it's time to move on to what we don't know. Let's get into some speculations. We don't know exactly when it's going to be released. Now, Sony has come out and said that it's going to be more than a year until the PlayStation 5 does get released. Some people have said that it's going to come out as late as sometime in 2021, but my guess would be probably Q4 of 2020. We don't know the exact price either. Now, Mark Cerny made a comment when asked about the price. He didn't, of course, give any kind of range or numbers to keep us guessing. He simply said that the price will be, quote, appealing to gamers, which I'm pretty sure is this year's winner for most vague description. Now, I'm with others on this. I think we will probably be looking at something more than the PlayStation 4 launch price of $400, but nothing ridiculous like the PlayStation 3 launch price, so I'd say $450 to $500. So we don't know what games are coming to the system yet, but we can make some good guesses as to the games we will most likely see on the system within the first couple of years. Sequels for Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, and Spider-Man are pretty much a given, and I'm pretty sure we know that Horizon Zero Dawn sequel is in development right now. And there even seems to be a good chance that Death Stranding will release on PlayStation 5 alongside PlayStation 4. And since the system can support 4K, will this mean that PlayStation 4 games will automatically up-res? Or will they lock that feature out and force us to buy new 4K remastered editions? Now, judging from Sony's track record of giving away nothing they can make money selling you, I'm betting a slew of 4K remasters will be heading to store shelves in the system's early years. Well, that does it. That's about everything that's known, everything that you can speculate on at this point in time, but I'm curious, what do you guys think? Any idea what the launch game lineup is going to look like? How much do you think the launch price is going to be? Are we going to be closer to PlayStation 4 or the PlayStation 3 in terms of price? When do you think it's going to come out? Do you think it's going to be about 2 years till it comes out, or sooner or later than that even? Let me know in the comment section below.